When I saw this car on the road, I said, oh my God, I have to have it.
Celebrity interior designer Monica Suleski can afford this $340,000 Rolls-Royce Wraith and this multi-million-dollar mansion in Miami because she designs homes for some of the biggest stars on the planet, ranging from LeBron James to Nicki Minaj. The tour of her own designer digs reveals that Monica's taste is very much in sync with that of her rich and famous clients, starting with the $50,000 worth of koi fish at her own front door.
A lot of my clients, they're using a lot of the koi fish with the ponds, the living walls. People are all into the energy. They represent success, perseverance. Let me show you inside. You walk in, it's like, wow, it's sexy. It's like super cool, super hot, super Miami.
It's also super see-through.
Everybody likes this cool element of this floor. When you have parties and you're wearing a mini skirt here, it's not the best choice. Here's the master bedroom. It has my sexy glass, very Miami shower. That's why I work out 7 days a week.
And just like most of her clients, Monica has a thing for what she calls bling bling.
I do the bling bling Jaguar. It's decadent, it's rich, it's fun. I like mixing the bling bling pillows with the rough leather couch.
But the dirty little secret is, even her richest clients are looking for bling on a budget.
They want it to look like they spent $1 million, but maybe they'll spend on a big house $150,000.
Monica is an expert at combining the ultra expensive with the ultra cheap, and her home is a model for mixing high-priced splurges with relative bargains.
In my dining room, for the highs, we have the chandeliers, which are over $40,000. The dining room chairs are under $500, and it works together. Under my staircase nook, we have these statues, which are over $14,000. Then I have it combined with a cowhide rug, which is only $399.
But you have to go out back to see where she parks the ultimate high-low look.
We have the boat, which is $2 million, the swan, which is only $35, and they both work perfectly together.
And while Monica's bling meets budget aesthetic may save clients money here and there, she's the first to admit that after you do the math, the look ain't exactly cheap.
I think if I added it all up, what I spent in this house, I would probably pass out.
All right. So does anybody want like a $2 million yacht in the back? Okay. Feel free to raise your hand.
On every vacation,
that is a yes for you.
There's someone like.
All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Can you hear my voice? Hey, Sarah Marie, Connie, Lenise. Hi, Pilar. Hi, Misty. So many people pulling up. I am going to put you guys inside of the conversation. The first 10 people that show up get to, be a part of the conversation and really enjoy asking Monica questions and just, different pieces of the game of business, because we are all here to level up, and we are going to have so much fun today. I'm excited for you guys just to really learn more about Monica and her business and what she's built. We are in a lot of places, so everybody can tune in. We are live streaming on our Facebook page. So if your homies want to pull up, tell them, go to the Connect Network .llc. That's our Facebook, and you can watch the stream live there. We are also streaming on our YouTube page, which is Natalie's Network. So without further ado, we are going to get all the way into it. We have 1 hour, 7:30 Central. We will wrap. But I am truly excited to introduce you all to Monica Suleski, my friend, my turned mentor, okay? Because you better believe there is not going to be not a bad one coming through my space, my life, my territory, okay? And I don't hitch my wagon to the greats, okay? I'm hitching my wagon to all the greats, okay? I got a lineup of greats. I learned that, okay? I just started building, and next thing I knew, there were greats. And then me, because I'm great. And that's why you're here, because you're all great too. And the level up is so real, but so many people nowadays are networking so casually, rubbing shoulders here and there, hi, bye here and there, but you're really not building relationships. And that is what is so key with success today. So Monica will be your new friend. She will be your mentor too. She is someone that you can really look to. So I want to tell you a little bit about her business. She is truly a rock star. You're going to be impressed with not only the people that she has worked with and served, but the people that go to her for strategies, help, so many different things. So she is often called Wonder Woman. She finds time in her day for fitness, meetings, running her business, lunch with clients. And in Miami, her unique home is super popular. So you're going to hear about that too. I know you got to look at the video, but she founded her interior design company, Eclectic Elements, in 1998. It is a full service art, furniture, and design firm offering one of the largest in-stock collections of modern and luxury designs. When people in Miami hear Monica Suleski, they know who she is. So like I say, she is a CEO on the move. And just to give you a short list of some of the people that she has worked with, celebrities like LeBron James, Timbaland, Missy Elliott, Baby from Cash Money, Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne, Pitbull, T.I., Kevin Durant, Sean Kingston, Trey Songz, Floyd Mayweather. Like, this is a long list. So when you want to look at it on your own time, you can head over to her website. It is Eclectic Elements, and we will pull that up as well. But yes, we are going to have a good conversation, a real conversation. And I'm going to bring some of you ladies in so you can say hello. Hi, Sarah Marie. Nice to meet you. I've seen you in Box. Hi, Pilar. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Connie. I'm going to bring in one more now so we still have a full screen. I'll bring in Lenise. I still have to bring in Monica, and we'll do that and bring in some others in a bit. But you all, thank you for pulling up today. This is going to be the best next 45 minutes, okay, of your week. Okay. So get inspired, get excited. And here we go. Without further ado, please help me welcome my friend, my sis, Monica Suleski. Hey, girlfriend. Hey, girl. Hey, let me hear you. Okay, I think you're muted. So all you'll need to do is click mute. Let me get you going. All right, while she's getting all of that together. Oh, you can't hear? Click mute. Private chat. Okay, click mute. Can you see in the private chat? Private chat.
Oh, okay. Hello. Oh, no, I couldn't hear anybody. I was like, what?
Oh, Diva, I gave you like the best intro ever because you are so bossy, so sweet. But Monica's mindset is what I'm most impressed with, because the way she talks to herself, the way she thinks, the way she moves, the way she lives, it is next level. And you have to think a certain way about yourself and about the way you're going to move with others to have this type of a lifestyle. So Monica, thank you for being here, friend. I know everybody's excited to meet you, know you. Slide to the right, girl. Let us see behind you. Yes. Slide over, because this home is so incredible. And it's one of her greatest, secret weapons when it comes to success, because she can put a party together, an event together in 2 seconds, and not only have her home as a showcase. So Monica, welcome. Thanks for pulling up today. You could be anywhere, girl.
Thank you, everyone. Pleasure to be speaking with everyone. Thank you, Natalie. Yeah. So Natalie, what would you like to know? What would you guys want to know?
Ooh, where do we go? So Monica's so fun. I've been able to spend time with her and even bring my parents to Monica's home. We celebrated her birthday and just had so much fun. So I've been able to really enjoy her and learn from her since we met, several months ago. So Monica, why don't you start with how you built your business, Eclectic Elements, and kind of start there, because there's a lot we can touch on, and I want you to just take it away.
Okay, so basically I started my business. Can everyone hear me? Yes. Okay, perfect. I started many years ago. I basically just started with $4,000, which was the rent of my showroom back in the day. This really did happen. So the showroom was set beautiful. I'm all dressed up. Everything's ready. Not a single customer walked in. And I'm like, I cannot have this. So what I did was I was on a major, my showroom was on a major street. There was like 8 lanes of traffic, overpasses. So I decided to carry 20 pieces of furniture outside in a mini skirt and heels, sweating to death in Miami. I put furniture on the pavement, so all the 8 rows saw it. Then within 2 days, we put signs outside saying sale, and then the overpass caught me. So it was like probably 12 lanes of traffic. And ever since then, people came in because my thing is like, no, I cannot sit in a showroom and there's no business. I don't wait for things to happen.
Yes.
I execute and make them happen. My whole life, I never waited for anything. When I want business, I go after all the business. I market to who can bring me business. So that's one of my biggest things. I never wait for anything. I don't wait for, I just go, go, go. And there's no no's in my life. It's always about another incident. So I had the furniture store for a while. Then I started getting into the real estate, which I was buying like waterfront homes. I would fix them immediately and put them in a luxury rental market. There was one story that I got a rental for Michael Mann. I had bought the house and they say, oh, you have this guy, he maybe will rent your house, because he was filming in Miami for a year. And then he had seen the house before I bought it. He's like, no, I don't want it. So I said, okay, what am I going to do? I called the production company, because I was working with a bunch of different production companies for furniture rentals, for property rentals. I called her on the phone. She's like, Monica, he doesn't want it. I keep going and going and going. She says, enough. I'll go see it. I'm like, perfect. I had a renter in there. I didn't ask. I just like knocked on the door with Michael Mann, showed him the house, and he wound up taking it for the year while he was renting in Miami. So again, there was no no's. He said no because he didn't see it after I redid it in a week. So again, it's like everything, if I can't get in one way, I go in another way. So that's another big thing for me. And then business, as time changes, I change. Yeah, I find different ways to make my business work. It was furniture sales, and it was furniture rentals, then it was buying properties, it was fixing them. Then in the properties, what I would do is, because I love parties, events, I love connecting people. So I would do beautiful parties in the homes that I owned that were where I didn't live in. And I would be promoting the house for sale. And then I would also be promoting, they would see the furniture. So it was always cross marketing. And with parties, I love to connect people, because I consider myself a master connector. Mm-hmm. I love events. Why? Because people come, I connect everyone. They leave with a good experience. They meet business. They can meet a new friend that's a girl, a new guy that's a friend. They can meet a boyfriend, a business partner, a soulmate, whatever. But life to me is about connections. I believe that each person is a link and a universe. You have no idea where that person's going to take you to, or what you're going to learn from that person that's going to open your mind, where you're going to grow more, you're going to become a better person. And it's just a never ending connections. And just like how I met Natalie. And now I'm on this Connect TV, which I love.
Not to mention, baby, we just getting warmed up, because
exactly.
Monica, I don't do this often. I haven't created a spinoff show for anyone yet. It's been in conversation. We are going to do some fun things with some of my hosts. They're very talented. I don't want to give them their own shows yet, because then I have to replace them. And I don't feel like going to look to replace anybody specifically in these shows that are popping right now. But I'm going to bless everybody, because they're talented and I love them and they're great. And it's going to be good for everybody. But Monica, when I met her, I knew instantly, which we were already thinking about putting together a lifestyle show, just, a touch of reality, touch of greatness, but it had to be high level, like high executive level. And Monica really has that leadership. So we do have a new show coming out. Monica, you want to tell them the title, boo? You want to tell them?
So it's life by design, but from the bottom up. Because I love those stories that you start with like nothing and you create amazing things. So basically, like from the bottom up. That might be the tagline: life by design, from the bottom up.
From the bottom.
Because I love stories like that. Someone could be, I don't know, they come from Cuba on a raft, and there they are. They have the drive, the passion, the desire, and they become super successful. That's inspiring to me, because that shows the world, everything's possible. If you have it in there. For me, the most important thing is mindset. Mindset, like whatever you think and what you say is going to be your reality. Like your personality is your reality. For me, it's always like I wake up in the morning, I focus only on the beautiful things in life. Like one day someone calls me, I'll give you an example. Words are so powerful. She says to me, oh, it's raining, it's horrible, it's this and that. And I'm like, just stop right there. Let me tell you what a rainy day is. It's a mystical, magical, sexy, medieval, amazing day. It cleans the earth, cleans my soul, it slows the people down. That's what a rainy day is. So basically, it's to take anything that someone would see as bad and turn it around and see how amazing it is. It's like always make a beautiful story out of everything instead of making a negative story. Because when you only think positivity, positivity comes in your life. It works for me 100%. All my affirmations, like my best affirmation is life gets better and better every day. And it really does. Every day I believe it, I think it, and this is my reality. People say, like, in terms of health, they say the minute you're born you're dying. They're so wrong. Every minute you're alive, every day you're healing and healing and healing. For me, words are so powerful. I can tell someone just by the words they say. You can use, oh, that's my puppy in the background. There's healing words. There's words that just, think about it. When you're with someone and someone says, oh my God, I love you, you're amazing, it changes your DNA. So positive words lifts you up. It's like it's in your subconscious, and just, I don't know, I only think in one way, so I don't think of any other way. Every reality I pick is positivity and constantly going up. But for me, most important, like I would tell anyone, I'm constantly listening to audible.com. I'm constantly learning anything I want to know. I listen to the books about it when I'm driving, when I'm getting ready. That's a game changer for anyone.
So Monica, I want to get into like several things because I know your time is limited and I only have you for so long, and this is so good. And mindset, as we know, is step one. So if you don't have your mind right, it's going to be hard to do the rest. I want to talk about extraordinary wealth because I think it's a thing that people think is unattainable. And you live an extraordinary lifestyle. I mean, the yachts, the houses, she drives luxury cars. What were we riding in? A truck Lamborghini? Was that what that was? Okay.
Yeah, it was.
We've got all the things. The Rolls Royces. I mean, you pull up and it's like, what day is it? What do I want to drive? And it's like, this is right up my alley because I can see it in the future. I see my vision. I see all the things. Right? Amen. Give me, what do they say? Put a drop of heart, do something. If y'all understand where, thank you. 2 snaps. There we go. I mean, everybody can feel it. So I want you to talk about this because when she does, some of these things where she is renting her home, she'll rent her home for shoots and things like that. And this is hundreds of thousands of dollars to rent.
Well, I mean, what I do is I'm in the furniture business, but I also do like real estate as an investor. For my home, actually, what I do is a lot of just parties for Monica, with my friends, and I connect with different people. I have a beautiful showroom in Wynwood, so I do a lot of events there because that you meet new people, it's connections, it keeps your name out there, and you're having fun. So for me, marketing, the way I market is with the events. I have my mass email list. We're constantly doing events. My big ones are done in my showroom. In my home, what I do mostly is, things for myself, but my clients are my friends. So I mix everyone together. I just like doing, I do events like Rolls Royce. They like me. I have amazing clients, so they'll do synergy with me. So I do synergy with like everybody. If people want to do events, we collide and we do events together. So that's my biggest. Keeps my name out there. I'm having fun. And they remember you, and they're having a great experience. So they remember you more because they meet amazing contacts, amazing networkers.
So talk a little bit about, though, as you're shifting from, a lifestyle of 0 to 5 million to a lifestyle of 20 million plus, talk a little bit about what that looks like for that type of a shift, because I think, is there no shift mentally, or is there a shift from these different ranges? What advice do you have for people that are looking to be prepared for that type of receiving of what can be possible with your vision?
Everything's possible. I just keep going and going. Like, I never stop. Of course I stop at my self-care, but I just, whatever I think, I decide I want to do this, and I do everything it takes to do it. I execute it. Let's say I'm going to launch Sexy Bedding, which is my bedding brand. Life begins in the sheets. I have a vision of how it's going to be, and I just go for it. What I don't know, I hire people to do. You know, everything what I don't know, you just hire people and that's it. But I plan everything, and I have a vision, and I just do what it takes to get my vision to become a reality. In everything in my life, it's been like that. But I'm a multitasker, so I write things down. I have everything planned, and I execute. But I never thought of anything. I just keep going and going. You know, my life is like I'm on the bus that keeps going. And as I'm going, I'm meeting new connections. I think it's like a bus. You get on it, I stay on it for a little bit. If it's not a good one, I get off of it.
Yeah.
But the biggest thing is I just keep going and connecting and connecting and never stop. I never thought about where I was going to get. I just keep going. And then it takes me to a good road. That's what I can tell you.
I think that's good. You guys, I do want to open it up. I know some people want to ask some questions. Tiara is tapping in, who you got to meet her on this show.
Sign.
And she said she's driving, but she would love to know, what's your best piece of advice that you've ever received?
My best piece of advice that I ever received. Oh my God. I mean, I'm going to give my best piece of advice to anyone is I'm constantly learning and reading all the time. Like, that's a game changer. It changes your mind. And I'm constantly educating myself on, right now it's mind, body, and soul connection and health and fitness. But that would be my best advice is the person who turned me on, to the reading part. And constantly, always, my biggest excitement in life is constantly learning and taking it to the next level. And then, of course, passing it forward. Even if they don't want to hear it, I give them the books, because I believe, and a lot of times I meet people and I'm like, oh my God, this is just what I needed to hear today. And never stop, and always dream. You know what? Whatever dreams will become your reality. And don't listen to people that are going to tell you, oh, you can't do it. Yes, I can do it. Someone told me once, you can't do it. I'm like, what? I'm going to do it 10 times better. Any negative thing that someone says, I'm going to do 10 times better. That's the way I see life. I'm never going to get discouraged. That's another big, don't listen to people's opinion. If you want to do something, if you're going to ask advice, go to the right people. And I don't take no for an answer. Someone told me about one thing I'm doing. Oh, you're not going to do it. I go, watch me. So that's it. I'm not going to listen to other people's information to tell me I can't do something, and I know I can.
That's good. And I want to make sure you guys know you can hop in. I have some more questions in here. And you know what? Who is this? Okay. Sarah Marie, I want you to get a chance to meet Miss Monica, honey. So hop on in, unmute yourself, dear, because you get to be VIP tonight and be a part of the conversation. So I want to, yes, honey. Hi, Sarah.
Hi.
So Sarah, tell us your business, what you do, and what's your question for Monica?
Okay, well, my name is Sarah Maria, and I live in Phoenix, and my business is Business Babe Basics. So I help women with setting up the structure of their business. And then I also have a networking group called Boss Hour. And so we have monthly women's events every month. And my question to you is, how do you overcome the times when you get stuck or down? Like, sometimes I go through these depressive cycles, maybe every 6 weeks, and I'll be down for 3 weeks, and I'll just be stuck and I can't move in my business. And I have to go through a lot of different things to get my mindset back up. So I was just wondering, what are some of the things that you do when you get stuck like that?
I mean, for me, I'm going to tell you what I do and how I wake up in the morning and what I do. It keeps me to get unstuck.
Okay.
I wake up in the morning, I meditate. I'm very grateful for my life. So I do that and I pray. So that's 30 minutes. Then my food creates my mood. It makes me super high. Like, people ask me, what drug are you? And I go, hey guys, it's the drug of a healthy lifestyle.
Strawberries.
What did you say?
I said it's strawberries.
Well, listen, yes, let me tell you. So for me, it's my food. I drink juices. I eat all organic food, nothing from a box. And I exercise. So that's my biggest happy pill is exercise. But another thing is, let's say, walk outside, change your state. If you're in your home and you're getting in a funk, go outside, leave the house. Like, if you're working from the house, and you're there too long, get outside, walk in the neighborhood. For me, it's music. I can put a song on. I'll have like these songs. I say the song of the month. I can listen to it over and over, and it takes me in that frequency of happiness, of love. So I don't. If I was getting a funk, I would go outside, work out harder. So that I'm so busy doing those things. I believe like my exercise and my food makes me happy. My meditation. Uh, and I just keep going. I don't have time to get into a funk, but I understand. People tell me sometimes, like, it's a lot. How do you do it? I say, I just keep going. I'm like a warrior. Nothing's getting me down. The bullets are coming. I miss everyone.
That's it.
Okay.
Me too, girl.
It's the
Thank
music.
you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I listen to music too.
That was a good one. You know, I'll tell you, when I was in Miami, I went to go work out with Monica. We went to
Oh, yeah, she's gonna. Oh my God.
Okay.
I'm a cheerleader for myself.
It was serious. Okay. Now I have gained about 12 pounds since COVID. I've lost like all but 4 to 5 pounds today. But I thought I was in decent shape and I couldn't walk for a week. I'm not even kidding.
Terry.
Yeah, Terry.
Terry.
And now I'm like, I need a trainer. I've never thought about really getting a trainer, but now I'm like, I need a trainer. And Monica, I want you to touch on that, because you said every person should have a trainer.
Well, let me. Okay, so this is what I say. My best money spent is on the trainer. Why? Because it's like having the sergeant there. I don't miss a beat. I'm there 6 days a week.
Sure.
But Natalie Saul is, I self-motivate myself. He's telling me 30, or he'll tell me, oh, you can't do it. I go, watch me do double. And then I self-motivate myself. We might be on the 31, we're on 20, and I'm like, 1 for love, 1 for passion, 1 for desires.
4, I'm an outlier. 5,
I'm an outlier.
I'm
I go, I'm
amazing.
amazing.
It was incredible.
I say, oh, I self-motivate myself.
Mhm.
Like boundless, 1 for freedom, 1 for I'm an outlier, 1 for I can do anything. Because your best cheerleader is yourself. You have to, I self-promote myself all the time, because if you don't think you're amazing, the world's not going to think you're amazing. It's like the more you love yourself, the more the universe loves you, because people feel that energy. But yeah, the workout, that's the one thing I think that's it's kept me in focus for my whole life. Even when I was younger and I would go out, like, come on, I used to go out like 3-4 times a week when I was 25, but I knew I had that trainer. So I didn't miss a beat. I never missed the trainer. I don't get sick. I mean, that's the one thing. It's like the Bible for me. I have to be there. That's my main. I think that's a superpower for me, because it's a happy drug. It gives, when you exercise, it gets everything flowing. You're more focused, and you're definitely not going to eat bad when you know you just spent 90 minutes in the gym. It's like a self-sabotage. So I look at food differently. For me, I look at food. It's like, imagine a car. A sports car, you put the best gasoline. I look at food, I think of it, that's poison. I'm not putting it in my body. I want to live forever, at least 180 years. So I have to eat the right food. But I still enjoy food. Don't get me wrong. I'll have dessert or something like that. But I'm very like, once I make my decision to do it, I just do it. It's like cold turkey. Hello?
So good. Sorry, I had a little crazy bunch of little people came in here. All right, we have some more questions. That was good. Let me see here. And I think you might have just answered this one. So I'll let anyone kind of hop in. Another question was about self-care. What is your number one self-care? I'm working on stepping more into my feminine and even more self-care. How do you tap into the feminine side as an maybe A-type or strong-minded, successful woman? We're both Virgos, so you already know. Tapping into that feminine side is something that has to be with intention, but it's a beautiful thing too. What advice do you have for that? How to tap into that?
How to tap into the feminine side. I mean, your clothing, what you wear. I mean, for me to be feminine, I mean, listen, when we're in work mode, we become a little bit masculine. But, my feminine side would be, when I get dressed, you put your makeup on. I like sexy clean. So I do like sexy clothes. I mean, I live in Miami. I am a Miami girl. But I would tell anyone to, I always tell girls, sexify yourself. Put something pretty, even if you're working from your house, because you can put a cute workout suit. Always make yourself looking nice, because when you look in the mirror, even if you're sick one day, let's say, put a little bit of makeup on. So when you look in the mirror, you're like, because whatever you see is what you take in. For me, I always tell everyone, dress sexy, sexy clean. Sex always sells. Like one time when the apprentice, the girl says, but she used sex to sell the ice cream. He goes, you're fired, because sex always sells. Sexy clean, and always looking neat in appearance. But for me, self-care is super important. We have to love ourselves. The more we love ourselves, the more the world loves us. But yeah, I don't know.
That's good. All right. Another question here. I want to make sure we get to everybody. You mentioned your favorite affirmation. Any others that you have?
For me, that was one of my favorite ones, but also I always say I'm a wellness being. So meaning that I'm programming my body always to say I'm a wellness being, I'm healthy, always I'm happy. The affirmations are so important. Natalie knows when she came in my room, my mirror was full of affirmations. I am love. I am passion. Always everything is in the I am state. I'm an outlier. I'm boundless. I constantly, like when I work out, I do that. Because why? I'm programming my cells. I'm programming my mind. The more you keep thinking the same thing, you become that. It's like you're a cheerleader for yourself. But life gets better and better. But the most I'm passionate, I'm love, you can say it to yourself, I'm amazing. But always, those are like my favorite ones,
And with this sexy bedding collection, it's really symbiotic to what you already have with the interior design company. Talk about when you think it's time for a woman to add on an additional business. A lot of us are looking to expand and grow. Sometimes it works out and it works well. Other times it doesn't. It's not a complementary piece to your empire. Any tips on expanding businesses? Sure, take it away.
Everything I do is all cross marketing. I'm in the furniture business. So I was an investor in real estate. So I have the house, I furnish it with my company. Sexy Bedding, Life Begins in the Sheets is going, again, it's part of home. So everything is all cross marketed. I'm in the furniture business, so that's what you need for the home. So everything I do is like together. The events, some I do in my home, I do in my showroom. Like the next thing, again, the real estate, I just do everything that's related, so all the businesses work together, and that's how I would run it. So I would say, what business are you in now, and what can you branch off to? So let's say Sexy Bedding, for example. I'm going to sell everything that goes in the bedroom under that brand. Everything possible. It could be lingerie, it could be perfume, it could be candles, it could be tons of different things that fit in the bedroom. It's going to be the comforters, it could be the bathrobes, it could be bath slippers. So it's all goes together. So they come, let's say they go to the showroom and they need furniture. Okay, Sexy Bedding, buy everything from Sexy Bedding, because everybody needs the bathrobe, everybody needs the pillows, everybody needs the lingerie, sexy lingerie, everything. So that's how I do it. It's all marketed. It's all like under one umbrella, basically. And now I'm, let's see, doing the show, everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's all related.
Of course, we'll be cross marketing and cross promoting, and
it fits my brand. I'm a master connector, TV connector. I love that. I've met amazing women that are connected with your show. This, because also you're gonna help women, because it's everything you learn, you pass it forward, so everyone can grow together. So I love this thing, TV Connect, and the women are amazing. I've met only amazing women with you and through your show and the people that come on. So, and I'm having fun. The most important thing.
That's important. That's it.
That's a big one for me. I have to be entertained and I have to love it, or I'm not going to do it. And I would tell anyone, if you don't love your job, get something you love. I'm excited to wake up every single morning. It's like, what's tomorrow going to bring? I go to bed. I like to go to bed at 10 o'clock because I like to be up at 6. I meet different people every single day. I love my job. All I do in my job every day is I connect with new people. I'm transforming their homes. I like transforming people. I like helping them with their fitness, with their mindset. So my whole thing is related. So why I love furniture? Because your home is your heaven on earth. And I can create your reality by when you walk in that you feel happier every day. So this is most important. You got to have a passion. I know my passion in life and my purpose. I have a purpose with what I'm doing, which is my outreach is to transform people. And this is what my book, the same thing. Instead of me talking to people for 30 minutes, which I do lots of times, I'm going to have my book and I'm going to give it to them for free. Because there it gives the mindset, it helps them, and it's a simple read, and it's going to make them better.
Right.
If by me helping one person and each person helps one person, it changes actually the whole world, because when you make people happy, it changes the energy, the frequency. So you're raising the vibration of the whole world, which actually keeps people healthier and happier.
It's so true. And, earlier in our conversation, you touched on a little bit about how you started your company with $4,000 and blew it up. I want to talk for those that are struggling to make money right now and all of these things seem far away. What advice do you have on how to increase sales in business? Because, a lot of people are scared to raise their prices, or they're scared to really ask for what they know they're worth, because you're not charging what your time is. You're charging all of the experience. It depends on the business. And sometimes I know there's a cap on products and items, et cetera, but you're selling very high product pieces, whether it's homes or furnitures. And there's a price that comes with everything. And the person that owns it's going to set the price. So let's talk about raising prices and really creating price. Okay. Sorry, like my 20,000 kids keep coming in here. So every time I disappear, this one's like, I need your charger. My phone's dying. My computer's dying. He's 5. So yeah, how do women get comfortable charging their worth?
Okay, so you have to know your worth. Like, what is that? Francis Sobel says, I do wonderful service for wonderful pay. You have to know what you're giving the client.
That's
and
good.
I know what I'm giving the client. I'm saving them time and money. I'm helping them with everything. I know what I'm worth. And sometimes they'll say, oh no, but so-and-so. I said, no. So-and-so doesn't do this for you. They're charging you for a lot of things that I'm not charging. Like basically I know my worth, and I know, and also you have to know your competition too. I know very important is know your competition and what they give.
Yeah.
And you can't be afraid to ask for more money. If you compare yourself with the others and you're providing more service, then you should ask for more money, because the most precious thing we have in life is our time. It's priceless. I can't buy it. So if I'm giving my time, like it says, I give you wonderful service for wonderful pay, and people need to know their worth. And also for me, you were asking, so for me, it's marketing. I will, if I'm just starting a business, like it was funny, this one girl was telling me she had a clothing line, and I told her, and they don't want to spend money on marketing because it's new. So I said, listen, every day this is super organic, but whatever. Every day I talk to at least 20 people a day. They're following me on the gram. Those 20 will probably tell 20 others. 20 times 30 is 600 a month, which is times 12 is another 7,200. And they tell double. So even if let's say you didn't have the money for marketing, your own outreach with social media, get a mass email going, talking to people all the time. Even me, people ask me what I do all the time. I tell them, so I'm constantly marketing. So if someone's just starting out, you can start it that way, but me, I would go door to door. Listen, 20 some years ago, I would go into the real estate office. They're like, no, you can't get in. And I'm like, really? Okay. So I would go to the office of whoever I wanted to talk to. The minute they got off the phone, I go right in there. Hi, how are you? What are they going to say? I wind up explaining my product, and I wind up selling it. So for me, for anyone starting out, figure out your target market. Like I know realtors are my target market. They have houses. So I go up to the realtors because I'm promoting furniture. So I would just figure my target market and who needs my product. And that's who I'm going after. And I do that all the time,
I want to touch on one thing you just mentioned that was so critical. And I think this is like the outlier in us, honey, because I'm adding myself in that, because the door-to-door thing, I did that. when before the Connect, I was a pink Cadillac driving Mary Kay sales director. And
and
yeah, I don't know that I told you that, but I really I quickly became successful in that because I just listened. It was very simple: book, coach, sell, recruit. You do 4 things over and over and over. And I went door to door in my neighborhood. I did it. I mean, I did it for miles. I went all around, and not many people will do that.
No, but listen,
So that's a trait. That's something good. That's something good.
That's what you got to do.
Mhm.
Listen, I would go to real estate offices myself and talk to them, get their information, tell them what I do. And then what do you think? I do the parties because I reconnect with them. They want to come to the parties, whoever I'm promoting to. It's a beautiful party. I have amazing people. It's keep going and going. Listen, it works. Even high-end realtors, they send people to knock on doors. I mean, listen, that way always works. At least it gets you started. Listen, that's what I did 20 some years ago. That's exactly what I did. It was called organic marketing, and it still works today.
That's right.
So that is, and you number one, like one day there was this guy and I said, see this car key, whatever it was, the Lambo, whatever. I go, this is just from a hello. It's from multiple hellos. I still say hello to everyone. The gym I go to, everybody knows me. Everybody knows I'm in the furniture business. So I get business everywhere I go. I joined another gym. I talk to people there. They're talking to you. So I'm constantly promoting. This is what I do. Or I'll meet them within a minute, less than a minute. I'm like, oh, so what business are you in? So to see what synergy we have together, which is true. You have no idea who's in front of you sometimes, who you're talking to, that could be a major client or a major connector for you. So I still do it now. Everywhere I go. The minute I step foot out my house, I am meeting new people. Again, it could be a client, it could be a friend, it could be a soulmate, we don't know. Or it could be a friend that takes me to another thing that I want to learn. Sometimes you meet different people, they enlighten you more about interesting things, and you're constantly growing. So that's important to me. A hello. I say hello to everybody. Do you guys hear me? Natalie.
Yes,
Oh.
we can hear you, but I think Natalie might have.
Sorry,
gone for a second.
my computer was, my kid took my charger and my own computer was dying, but I got another.
Okay.
So here we go. Okay, I added that in there. I had to grab my charger. Okay, this is so good, Monica. And I love hearing the stories because it doesn't matter what you start with from the bottom up, like we say.
Bottom up.
Everything is possible. So this is so good. Any other questions you guys have about business? She'd be a great person to ask. Closed mouths never get fed. So if you have a question in your heart, don't be afraid to ask.
Yeah, so I had a question.
Hold on, Connie. This is Connie Eileen, y'all.
How are you?
Superstar. Connie, tell them a little bit about you.
Oh, goodness. So, hi, my name is Connie Eileen. I am the founder and president of the Civilian Corrections Academy. We provide training to non-uniform staff who work in corrections. I'm also the author of The Cage Was Her Cocoon. I'm also a criminal justice professor. So I'm kind of just sprinkling myself everywhere I go, telling people the good news about the good work that's being done behind the wall. And I also am a speaker where we really just engage folks on building resiliency and giving purpose to their past.
Love everything about you. What is your question, beautiful?
So my question was, during COVID, like so many businesses folded, so how did you survive or sustain? Like, I'm sure there was a plan to sort of pivot or do some things to make sure that the business stayed afloat and everything was still good. So my question is, like, how did you do that? Or what were some of the steps you took just to make sure that you were still in a good space from a business perspective?
That's a good question.
So during COVID, the thing for me, I'm in furniture, so it worked out. Everybody stayed home, so I was busy. So my girls were working in pajamas. Okay.
And everybody wanted to up-level their spaces.
Everybody wanted to up-level their spaces. They were home. It was actually people then, they were spending money in their home because you're home all the time. So they thought heaven on earth. So they're like, what am I going to do? So let's get this, let's get that. And that's it. So COVID was fine. Well, it didn't kill me because of that, and we still had furniture coming, it was still coming in and we were able to deliver. So, but like if it was COVID, whatever it would be, I always would pivot and find something else. But in this particular business, I was okay. Even in the rental market, people were still renting. So it was fine. But whatever comes my way, I always find something else and I'll pivot a different direction because I've been doing this my whole life. And that's in my whole life, in personal, in business, in everything. It's like whatever it is, even in, let's say I was married, right? So I'm happy married. Now I'm single. I make the best out of single life. And I say to myself, okay, when you're single, it's great. You can do whatever you want when you want. Everything has pros and cons. So whatever I'm dealt, I turn the story to make that story the best story.
You really do. You're so great at that. I love that. What about any tips there? Because there are some women that were in long-term relationships that I know of that are watching, that are no longer in those relationships. Any tips on the woman shifting after divorce mentally,
Yes.
and maintaining their assets and maintaining their assets? Because a lot of people go through divorce and get screwed. And a lot of people go through divorces or split up and don't think that they can maintain their lifestyle. So what would you say to women there, or even those that are happily married that depend on the man for everything?
Well,
All of that.
but first, let's what I think about. I believe that all women should have you have to have a job. Like the Bible tells you to work 6 days a week. Okay, so if you don't have to work, you have to do something. Work for a charity, do something that gives you like a purpose and gives you like a sense of self-worth. Like if tomorrow some guy says, I want to marry you and I don't want you to work ever again in your life, that's not who I am. I'm a creator. That keeps me happy. When I was married, I was always working. I had my business before I got married. But I'm a firm believer. Like I always tell every woman, you got to work, be independent, because that gives you your sense of self-worth. And then they respect you more. So that's how I feel. I've worked since I've been 5 years old. So that's my philosophy on work, and I love to work. So that's one for the work. In the terms of getting divorced, it gives you time to actually build more on yourself. I'm not the same girl I was 8 years ago as I am now. My thought process has changed. When you're married, they tell you, okay, think about it. I had my business, I have everything. Okay, next step for Monica. Okay, that's it, marriage. So I put him in tent and I found my husband that night. I didn't know 3 years later that was the guy I was going to be married to. But what was I saying now? I was going to tell you something good. Oh, so
Yeah, it was all good.
yeah. So no, I just lost it too. Okay. So in divorce, what I really feel about divorce, for anybody who's going through divorce, it's a repositioning of the relationship. So it's still till death do you part because we have a beautiful son together, and we wish each other well. But the problem is, before, society always pushes you to get married. So it's not for everybody. You know what I mean? So it doesn't. You don't have to, like. Let's say I'm single now, and it gives me time to do whatever I want. A lot of self-development, and I work on myself. So this has been a great 8 years for me. It's about building Monica more, taking care of me more. So it allows me to become a better version of myself. So when you're single, it gives you time for you. I would listen to this Instagram thing, and the girl's like, God isn't giving me my husband right now, because if he did, I wouldn't be able to grow. Because when you get a man, sometimes she says, oh, you pour into him, which is true. So when you're single, it's like your time. Build you and become the best version of you. That's what I feel about when you're not with a partner.
I love that. Repositioning. A lot of takeaways on that. I see repositioning in the chat. Yes, repositioning.
Repositioning it's how you think about it. How can you not listen? If I love someone, I'm going to love them forever. It doesn't matter. It's just a repositioning of the relationship. And I always leave the relationship with peace and love. We're friends, forever, till death do us part. So what's the difference? Think about it as people should think about as love, like, okay, you always are going to have a special place in your heart for each love that you had. And that love is always going to be there. But it's a new chapter. So it gives you new experiences. So I don't know. I just changed my thought about marriage I always thought marriage was till death do us part, but nothing has to be forever. I changed my thought process. So it's chapters in life.
And that's that mindset that you really do maintain that control of.
Because it keeps you happy. Create the story you want that makes you happy.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you believe in, and that's what's going to be your reality. That's the way I feel
I
about
love
life.
I love that. Is she going to bring it on the Connect Network TV? Y'all going to tune in? Y'all want to live life by design? Okay. And that's the title of her book. So that, if you didn't catch that, the title of her book is Life by Design. We're adding from the bottom up, but it's going to be dope. And I want you to, I got a couple more questions I'll have you hit. And then if you'd like to, you can share maybe some of the people that you're going to be bringing onto your show. And then just some of your high level friends. When I went to Monica's house just to hang out and celebrate her birthday, I mean, she introduced me to like 10 incredible people. Like they were just at a party. I mean, these were friends. And every single person was successful, gentle, kind, warm, loving, welcoming. And I was with my parents. So like it was the biggest spirit of positive energy that like we should all be around all the time. People that just want to help you. And that's what I love so much about Monica and just all of the people that she's around. So this is really her energy. I mean, she's fed it every day. So it's what she lives, but we have the power to create that for ourselves and our space and what we see and what it looks like. So one of the questions before you go, Monica, we have 9 minutes left. Was your sexy bed born during COVID? It's one of the questions.
Actually, it was, because that was like 2 years ago, and that it was right. Yeah, you know what? It was. You're right. So during COVID, for me, COVID was interesting. I moved locations, so I have the best location. So like I just picked the reality. I'm going to make the best of this. So I also thought of it, it was time I could spend at my house. I also, with my friends, I sized down my group, so I just was with less people. It weeded out the people that really weren't the best for me. And you know what I mean? So
I
turned it around to, yes, sexy bedding came up at that particular time. I moved, I got a new location that the energy is amazing, and it's only 2 miles from my house. So like everything went amazing. But like my one friend always told me, she goes, create the reality that you want. And that's what I envisioned. So I saw COVID as just focusing more on your family, more on creation, and more, it was like some downtime, so whatever happens, I'm always going to pick the best reality in my mind, and it keeps me happy. And with the friends, I love surrounding myself with friends that are happy and they're giving back and they want to help. Because I'm always reaching out and pouring into people and helping people. So I also want people that are on the same brand as living, learning, growing, and giving back. Like out of the 5 human needs, my top are growth and contribution. My biggest thing is learning, and then giving it back. I love my events because people connect, and that's what I love most, and then they have beautiful experiences, because what do you have in life? It's an experience. The takeaway, wherever you go, they cannot take the experiences and the memories that you have. Money can come and go, but not your experiences or the moments you spent with people. Sometimes you could go out and spend an hour talking to someone. It was the most amazing conversation. That was a great time spent. It was a beautiful moment. So I live for the moments, and I do live in the now. I don't think about the past. I just think about today and tomorrow. Like, you know what I mean? I'm in this moment now. Am I having a great time now with you guys? Yes. Having fun. So I love doing this.
I love you, Monica. You're so amazing. And one last question before we get into the best pieces of furniture out, because I would love to hear from you about what, all of the stars have in their homes. Like, I know we might not be able to buy all of those things, but, I was with some friends from moms from school. We had a dinner on Tuesday, and one was talking about the couch that she just bought that was like $16,000. And the other one was talking about she's an interior designer too. I wish she would have made it tonight. She was like, yeah, we just left Market, and she works for a very large architecture firm, and she does the interior designing for them. And she was looking at $30,000 couches. And I'm just like, Monica, I want to hear about your couches too, because how expensive can a couch get? But before we do that, last question on the feed here. Ladies, thanks for being so interactive. You guys all signed up in the beginning, so you guys got to be a part of this. And I'm so happy you got to visit with Monica and ask questions. I'll make sure you get her contact so you can at least hit her up on the gram or however, email and whatnot. But last question is, social feels a little inorganic at times. Monica mentioned social media outreach. Are there any tips there to keep it organic?
I mean, listen, my Instagram is just, I put pictures up. I don't have someone running it. I need to get someone to run it. But I just put up in my stories, is just, I put up whatever my day is. Now, I don't put everything because I don't have time, but I just put health, fitness. It could be furniture, just to inspire the people about eating healthy, working out, because that keeps them happier. My social media is just to put the pictures up. It's gonna be just like unedited stuff. The videos, I'll start posting more videos and things once the show starts, but I'm just gonna put like raw stuff up. I'm not gonna edit that much. I'm not going to edit at all. The stories are not edited. It's like, boom, just put it up there. For me, social media works. People see me. They see they want to buy my furniture. It keeps me in the minds of the people. So I love social media. I'm not on there looking at other people's stuff. I don't have time. I just post and get off. But listen, I use everything. The social media, my mass email, my events, every which way, and that works for me. Some people have the social media all perfect and they have time to make the videos and stuff. I'm not doing that. I need to, but it works for me. The way I have it, it's working for me.
Right on. Monica, thank you.
Social, 100%. I talk to people, they're like, oh, I'm not on the Instagram. I go, what are you talking about? It's free advertising. Everybody's got to be in the gram, just put something up there. People will see it. At least keeps your name out there.
Right. So good. And that's how we met. One of our booking agents.
Yes.
Our booking team found Monica, and everybody got 5 stars that day. Okay. 5 stars. Get the team, and make sure the team has a vision, because they got to be able to see what you want to work with.
Yeah. The other thing I was going to tell you with the furniture, I'm high affordable actually. So I provide like an amazing product at an amazing price and deliver it the next day. So we have couches, $12,000, whatever, they could be 16, but I have a lot of beautiful couches that are 5,000, 3,000, like all price points. So my thing is that luxury doesn't have to be out of everybody's budget. It's like high style luxury. So I believe in that. Yes, I do have the expensive things, super expensive if they want it, but I do a lot of beautiful homes, huge homes, that we do the high style affordable stuff. Instead of the couch for $20,000, we have a couch for $5,000, let's say. So so I like to keep it that everyone can have an amazing home and not spend a ton of money.
I love that about you. And she's also like that about clothes too.
Oh, 100%.
I mean, she's got fancy clothes, but she will wear something like, less inexpensive quick. And I like that.
I'm not about the brands. Like, they're not paying me to wear the brands. If I like the brands, I'm going to wear them. But if it looks good on my body, I'm going to wear it. I'm all about a visual and how it looks. And I like simple things too, but if I can save money, I save money. Why not? I'm cool. I'm good with that. So I'm not a big spender, so that's not my thing. I'm not a shopper, so I don't have time for that.
Right.
But I am definitely, Natalie knows, listen, I've got workout pants that fit me amazing. Fashion Nova. I'm good with that.
That's why Monica says, she's like, that's why I work out. I can wear anything. That's why I work out. So if it's cheap, it doesn't matter. It looks good on me,
As long as it looks good on me, that's all I care about. So
that's it.
And I'm saving money. Why not?
Why not? So Monica, before you go, maybe share one trend, something we can do to kind of level up our homes this winter or fall season. Okay, last thing.
Oh no, listen, I love talking, so you can ask me whatever you want.
Okay.
So for the home, for most important is you have to go in there, look at it, declutter it, because when your home is like neat, you're more focused. Think about it. A home that's messy, you look at it and your brain's scattered. For me, another thing, people can move things around. Like, let's say if I walk into a house, I can redo it just by going in, change the art from one room to the other. You can move things around and create new looks. But the most important thing for me would be, declutter the house. Declutter the house, and sometimes just paint refreshes it. Um, for me, art is important because it's like the jewelry or the accessories in an outfit. You can get any. For me, I have to look at each piece of furniture and it has to make me happy. If you're in a home and you see something, you look at it and it's like it doesn't give you a good feeling, I would get rid of it. So that's what I feel about furniture. You have to walk in your home and you have to feel happy. I have to walk in and my home makes me happier than I already am. I feel like I'm getting recharged in my home. But definitely, that's important, declutter.
I love that. That's a great final tip. You guys give Monica a round of applause. So glad that you guys got to connect and meet her. Follow her on Instagram at Monica Miami Designs. And aside from furniture, I know we talked a little bit about couches, but she has the most incredible wall art. And I don't know if she'll be so kind to get up and turn around and go over there to that room that I'm obsessed with. Monica, look at Monica's house. Okay, the lights. You see these lights? Like it's everything is an entire vibe. But this room over here, oh, not to mention, she's like on the water. Like it's just you. This
is the art. So, for example,
Yeah, I
this
love
art
this.
here is like butterflies. Let's say, why do I love the butterflies? Because the butterflies are transformation. Every day, you're transforming. I love green. Color's so important to me because green is for energy. It's for life. Here's yellow, which represents the sun. There's Marilyn with the sun. I also like, for example, purple. For me, anything purple is the color of love. Over here, for example, it's all white. Like I like this white because I feel like when you walk in, it's heaven on earth. I don't know how much you guys can see.
Oh,
There's my beautiful Bernardo. There's my family. Look how cute this thing is. Amori. I don't know where she is. I can't do it. So, anyways, so over here, like everything is white.
Look at those mirrors. Oh.
Yeah. So I love mirrors because you know why? It's a lot of bang for your money and they make the place look bigger. But everything is light and fresh. I don't know how to turn this around if I can. But like this is over here. I have signs that say freedom. Why? Because I believe happiness is freedom. I also have like love signs because it's just all day you're seeing this. So like this, I don't know if you guys can see it. It says like love. I have peace signs. So this is, I call this the happy house. The art, everything I have, like the dining room over here, the art is all colorful. So when people come over, they sit, it's an experience. Like, I don't know if you can see the art.
Yes.
Like massive art. And then the panther's back there because I think the panther is the sexiest animal. It is because it has its wisdom, grace, and then it has the mystery between life and death. But anyways, like this car over here is green, and it's again for life and moving forward. So I think of life that represents that you just keep going. You know, you take your breaks, but you never stop. And so yeah, so I like a clean house with white walls, and it's like a canvas, and the life with all the accessories. And that's it. But I love creating amazing experiences here and memories and just beautiful times. And this is so this is my place, and this is my puppy you guys saw. Another big addition.
And there's the beach, there's the water. Okay. So there's your Miami.
Yeah, this is the Miami. I don't know if I can see it outside. That this is the Miami here. Now my puppy just went out. So this is like the view here. So it's like it's pure peace, you know. So I love that. Amori, let's go. Now my puppy went out. But yeah, and that's
You're
and
so
that-
amazing, Monica.
sorry, what?
You're so amazing. I'm so grateful that you're willing to share that little bit.
You're amazing.
No, you're
I'm
amazing.
because of you, and I appreciate that.
Well, you know, I've told everyone you're my mentor because of all of the things that you learned about her tonight, from the mental health, physical health, working out, what we eat, what we feed ourselves, how we reposition the story, okay? Because it's our story to tell. Reposition it. There were so many great takeaways today. And one of the other ones that I really loved was wonderful service for wonderful pay. And anybody out there that is building something, you have a wonderful service. Don't ever forget that. And you deserve a wonderful pay.
You know what? You're right. When you create a beautiful experience for them, they remember you and they're always going to be your client. You treat every person like it's a friend, and actually they become your friends. Every single friend I have is from my businesses. That's how I meet everyone. I've met the most amazing people through business. You know what? That's my major connection is through my business. And now with Natalie with TV Connect, I'm going to meet, oh my God, so many amazing women I've met. So I'm super excited about the Life by Design show. The people that I'm going to bring on are amazing. They're amazing. Their mindset, they're humble, their spirituality, and all the information that they're going to give. It's like really from the bottom up. The stories are incredible. I mean, I'm their friends and they tell me the stories and I get goosebumps. I'm like, oh my God, anything's possible in this world. With the right mindset, and surround yourself with the right people. It's so important to have the right people around you. They give you information. I'm always around amazing entrepreneurs, and whatever I want to know, I ask them. They've already done it. They're way bigger than I am. So hang out with them. They're my friends. I love them. And they give me amazing advice, and they're all here to help each other. When you're with those type of people, they talk about great ideas. How can I connect you to someone? So that's amazing.
And that is everything that I had when I got to hang out with Monica and her friends the very first time. It was like, how can I help you? And it's just like, that's when you know you're in the right space. So I want you to get excited and used to people wanting to help you. And that's why I'm so just blessed with this vessel that the Lord has trusted me with, because I do believe that this is a God-given assignment with this opportunity. And he is bringing me the people that he knows are equipped to lead the people and give them the energy and the positivity and just the grace and the love that we all deserve every day. And I know Monica's going to be so stellar at that. And I tell her all the time, I manifested you, girl. I manifested you. I made you up in my head.
I think I manifested you.
We always say that. It's so funny. Oh, look at this, Monica. My son's on my iPad. Look what he pulls up. This is a picture from Monica's house, which is so funny that this little kid just pulled this up. But this was, from a birthday party. But listen, make sure your friends don't be the smartest one in the room.
Yes, definitely not.
Don't be the smartest one in the room, and connect with people and enjoy the business that you're building, because it will bring you other people that are great too. So you guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. We have so much fun coming up next month. Sandy Glant is going to be teaching. Monica, you have to pull up. They're new besties too. I connected them. So
yep.
And we have an event where Monica's in charge of events in Miami now, because, you have to multiply yourself in business. I can't go to Miami every 5 minutes, even though I'm coming back next month and we're going to be starting to film the show. But Monica's having some amazing events at her showroom with the Connect and Eclectic Elements. And we're going to just be making a lot of magic. So tell a friend to tell a friend. They can pull up. I think our next event will be November or something, 15th, 16th, 17th, or 9th. Who knows? But we'll keep you in touch. But in the meantime, everybody, I think you've dropped your Instas. If you haven't here, go follow Monica. She will give you some love and probably follow you back at Monica Miami Designs. Here are some comments. This is beautiful. You are truly amazing, Monica. Thank you for your time, Monica. Your energy is simply beautiful. Yes, yes, and yes. Hearts. I just love everything about this. Thank you. How amazing. And I am Sarah Maria. So make sure you follow her. Okay. At I am Sarah Maria _ under everything. Ladies, you're beautiful. You're blessed. I hope your soul is filled today. Monica, you are so much inspiration for everyone. And listen, if God did it for Monica, guess what? That's it. He can do it for you. Y'all have the best night. If a friend missed it, don't worry. We will send. Honey, no. Why? Because, honey, they're going to sorry. You guys keep up with us. We'll follow you back. We had so much fun with you tonight. I love you all. Have the best evening, and I will talk to everyone super soon. So thank you, guys.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye-bye. Good night.
Bye, Monica. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye. Thank you, everyone. Ciao, ciao. Amore, stop. Amore, 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 por favor. Amore, 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 amore. Oh my God. Mm. I mean,